County Jail Story Time Part 2. So, I was looking at the original video and I decided that I could make it look a lot better and cleaner. My name is Payne. We're going to start with when I went to jail last year in February 27th, I believe, like 3 days before my birthday. And yeah, so I went to jail, was shit-faced, was scared. It was the first time I'd ever been to county jail, like in a pod with other people. Like I'd only been to, we in Tulsa, Oklahoma, we have a city jail, and it's underneath our courthouse. So you only go to our county jail for like unpaid traffic tickets or stuff like that. If like, that's really it. So I got to David L. Moss booking and I was absolutely tore up. I was drunk off of my behind. But I got to the pod and I saw some guys playing cards. So I'm a real friendly character. I get along with pretty much everybody. And I went, introduced myself, grabbed a chair, a really heavy chair, and asked if I could learn how to play spades. Learned in two hands, got really good, and started doing that pretty much, well, not pretty much, I did it every single day. That and reading books made the time go by pretty fast, and kept you out of trouble. Will keep you out of trouble, you know. My cellie was dope. His name was, we're going to call him T. He was a black guy. There was really no racial stuff going on in the pod. Yeah, we were really, I got him on Facebook. He was cool as hell. After like 2 weeks, I went to the trustee pod. When I was a trustee, I worked overnight seg. So at night, I would go to J11 and basically do the inmates' laundry that are in segregation. I would do their laundry and read my books. I was also getting high and stuff because all of the drugs come through to the trustee pod before anything because trustees work booking. So with that being said, there's also people in seg that make a lot of money on and have a lot of money on the outs and want to buy, whatever you might have, and we'll cash app whoever for it, whatever for it. Now, I really couldn't get a hold of any of my family other than my mom, and I didn't really call my dad much. So I was broke in jail last year. Yeah. My dad finally started putting some money on my books towards the end, but yeah. When I went to jail this year, it was for some bull crap. I was there for only like 4 weeks, but still. I hit the pod and it was a lot more like racial. The Mexicans were with the Mexicans. The black dudes were with the black dudes. The natives were with the natives. I am Native American. I just look like this because I'm also hella white, obviously. But yeah, so like when this kind of stuff happens to me, I kind of run with the natives. I always have. I've been to a lot of placements. I've been locked up a lot. Not like locked up a lot, but you know what I mean. But with that being said, with just like my happy-go-lucky self, I still don't care. I was playing spades with the homies. Like, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm native. What you're not going to do is call me white boy. But really, me and my cellie... Okay, let's start with my cellie. My cellie was dope. We're going to call him Saint. So, like a 40-year-old Mexican dude from Chicago, from Satan Disciples, from SD. Me and my boy were living like county royalty for like the whole 4 weeks I was there. You feel me? He got me until I got my auntie And shout out my auntie. She really blessed me. I love you, Aunt Patricia. Shout out both my aunties. My Aunt Patricia and my Aunt Mary Beth. I love you guys so much. But me and him, we had each other's backs, man. And he when I didn't have nothing, he did, and when he didn't have nothing, I did, or we would both have stuff. And it was 4 weeks, but 4 weeks counting time feels like, you know what I mean? Feels like a fucking long time. But I had to bless him on the books when I got out, you know what I mean? I put money on his books. That's my brother. You know, I still talk to bro and all of that. But yeah, counting for me, I really hate going to jail, period, just like everyone does, obviously. But I especially fear going to jail because I go to jail and I get comfortable abnormally fast. And I don't like that. I don't want to go to jail. I'm not meant for it. I don't care. Fuck that. I'm a good guy, you know what I mean? And we're not trying to do that anymore. We're not gonna do that anymore. But that's pretty much my experience with jail. I also saw the biggest roach I've ever seen in the David L. Moss kitchen when I was a trustee last year. Biggest roach I've ever seen in my life. It was easily like the size of my fist, probably. Like, yeah, it was disgusting. It was wild. It jumped out of a fucking pot. Like, it was crazy. But anyways, that's my story time. That was my experience with the county jail. So, I love you guys. I hope that this video was better quality for those of you that saw the last one. And I hope that you rewatch it. So, yeah. Good night.